Dear friends, it is my delight and privilege to introduce you to eDARE 2020. This is another step along the journey of discernment and radical engagement with God's mission. Covid-19 has changed the world, particularly in the ways we work. We are now required to observe social distancing and to utilize virtual space far more frequently. The revelations of Covid-19 are stark. Some have called it a pandemic of inequality. And it has cast a spotlight on epidemic societal issues of racism, of poverty, and of gender-based violence. COVID-19 has exposed how grave inequalities in healthcare systems are closely tied to the contest to maintain empire's economy. While the pandemic has forced us to look at the brokenness of our society on the one hand, on the other hand, it has made us witnesses to the celebration of the flora and the fauna. The earth is breathing, trees are clapping, the air is fresh and clean, and the waters are once again beaming with life, made only possible by our absence. COVID-19 has revealed in very clear ways that there is indeed the way to do mission. Accordingly, we affirm that there remains a very vital theological lens through which to reflect on this pandemic. eDARE 2020 will utilize the electronic platform. It is an opportunity for us to focus on life flourishing perspectives on the pandemic and to grapple with the disruptions without losing faith or weakening our grip on the alternatives to which our aspirations and discernment lead. To this end, we are really not looking for a new normal or to return to the old normal, whatever those are. Instead, we want to follow where God is leading, so that together we may enter this new disruptive way of living with confidence and courage, or rather with the confidence and courage that our faith enables. It has been said that COVID-19 is another manifestation of capitalism. I agree. We are being trapped into accepting the very system we deplore and reject. The current debate, for instance, on when or how to reopen the economy seems to be about human life versus the economy. However, such a dichotomy is unnecessary and unhelpful. What we need is not a debate on life versus economy, but an affirmation of the economy of life, or the aspiration for life flourishing communities where all creation is nurtured and enabled to flourish. CWM believes that rising to life from beneath the strains of Babylon is the strategic path for now. Over the past years, we have been concentrating on exposing empire, highlighting its evil and challenging its injustices. But today we declare that we are on to a new path, that we will not allow the forces of death and destruction to command our lives and our movements. We will not become servants of the COVID-19 pandemic. On the contrary, by God's grace, we will become creators of a new pathway to life, a new way of being and behaving, a new pattern of living based on justice and peace, where fullness of life for all creation is our primary motivation. The new international financial and economic architecture is already an articulation of this new alternative way of being and behaving. We intend to pursue this subversive imagination, to sharpen expectation on what a different world could be, to deepen our appreciation for the resources that are already available in God's earth, and to build resilience for participation in God's promise to new heaven and new earth. Friends, we pray that eDARE 2020 will be a most enriching and transformative experience for all of us. and that the insights gained from these reflections will inform our witness to the God of life and to life flourishing communities rising to life from beneath the strains of Babylon. Shalom, my friends, and God bless you.